The Aztecs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They'll run the screen. Find some fresh air. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So San Diego State's offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun. Give on the inside. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll give it to the back. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bostic. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pick. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Pocket breaking down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Power football with the run. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Off the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Aztecs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good group.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Humphrey. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly. And that one's way too far for everybody. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up for the PAT. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies. Throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but, man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the back. They'll leave it with him. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Grabbed behind the line. It's Humphrey. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Just wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. The play action fake. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Adams. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Under fire. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The give to the right. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. And the returner goes down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are small.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the... If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, it's Humphrey. And some room to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The sure hands, it's Humphrey. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's north and south. I'll get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
The give to the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Buckley.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Steps away. Trying to find the end zone. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And they go for the sneak on 2nd down, and nothing doing. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop tracks. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to power it in. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The Aztecs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He breaks it. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And the offense
They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
29. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Got it set up on the outside. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job.
Got enough space. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's first and 10 from the 39. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here we go. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ballgame.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bringing the heat. It's on target and complete. He's past the marker and out of bounds. There are still 14 seconds left. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.